haven't been on social media for almost 3 weeks now. We have moved, and I have been packing the old house and unpacking the new house. But I wanted to share this fabulous view from our backyard. Is that not beautiful? Do you hear how there's somebody is doing some yard work, so you can hear that. But other than that, there's birds tweeting and it's absolute silence. It's absolutely fabulous. But even though I now am living in this very calm and nurturing environment, what's going on in the world is absolutely frightening. And unfortunately, having left the Mormon Church about 4 years ago, I still keep in contact with all of the news about the church because I have a spouse who is an active member. And so I feel it's my duty to be aware of what's being taught and what's being sanctified as words from God. But it's very, very scary. We recently had a change in presidency. The prophet of the church died, a new prophet was put in, leaving a space for another apostle. So they just called another apostle. Everyone was hoping it would be a man of color. The church professes to be a national, worldwide, not national, but a worldwide church with growth in Africa, just, off the charts. So everyone was hoping that the new apostle would be someone from another part of the world, someone of color. But no, it was a white guy from Brigham Young University who was basically put in to pull on the reins and call everybody back to orthodoxy in the Mormon Church. And I believe that that's where the new prophet, or so-called prophet, Dallin Oaks, lies in all of his mindsets around marriage, families, mixed faith marriages, mixed marriages as far as religions go, how he feels very strongly about that. And he is a very orthodox, very misogynist, homophobic man. And he has made sure that a new apostle follows his beliefs. So it's going to be very interesting. But what's frightening is it's following a path that you see in the world right now with our nation. Our president of the country is on the same path, and the Heritage Foundation has, with the help of the puppet Donald Trump and Stephen Miller at the helm, is trying to make this country a theocracy. The Mormon Church is all for that. They have a theocracy in Utah. If any of you are following the political things that are going on in the state of Utah, you can see that it's definitely run by the Mormon Church. And so it's not just a religion that is causing crisis and everything in my life, because it's national and it's faith-based. Almost everything that would be affecting your life and my children's lives and my grandchildren's lives. I see a man who wants to get us into war to keep from being the ability to leave office in 2028. He has seen from Netanyahu and Zelensky that if there's a war going on, maybe he doesn't have to leave office. So he's going to get us into a war. I have 7 grandsons. That scares me. I see a man and a church that's trying to bring women back into a subjective role. Go home, have babies, be quiet. We don't need your vote. We don't need your voices. We don't need your opinions. We need you to be quiet and obey. I see that on a national level and in a religious level. So it's very frightening. I'm grateful that I have a place that I can go to and sit and find some peace. But it is scary. And as Tim Miller says, it's really depressing. And I love the interview that Kara Swisher did. I should put a link to that with Jane Fonda, when she talked about hope. And hope means action. Hope is not just a wish. It means you have to get out and do something. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do now that I'm pretty much moved in. We have got more people here today. Cable, electricians, plumbers, air conditioning people. It's the way it's been. It's been constant. So when that is all through, I would like to get more involved in the community, because it's one thing to complain, it's something else to do something about it. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, just wanted to share this peaceful environment with you today and say, you know what, ladies, especially women in my demographic, we've seen it all. I was born in the 50s, I lived through the 60s and the 70s, and I've seen everything going backwards. And it's just crazy. You want to see my piercings? Someone said, "Let me see your piercings." So, which ear? Which ear would you like to see? You know? Anyway, so yeah, it's very discouraging. But tell me what you're doing. What are you doing in your community to make a difference? Um, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing. It just means that if you're going to have hope, you have to have movement. You have to have action. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. How do I get out of this? I never know. Thank you.